It's Thursday Night Live presented by Fremont Mortgage. Dennis Pitta, Chykie Brown join us out here at Greenmount Station in Hampstead. Chykie, let me go to Saturday now because it's like a defensive thing. Have you seen the weather report for Saturday in Denver, by the way? Have you checked that out?
Yeah, it's gonna be beautiful.
It's gonna be beautiful, you say. Wait, where are you from originally?
I'm from Texas, but
yeah, I was gonna say, there's no way that you ever played.
We want it to be cold, you know. Peyton don't like it in cold weather.
I mean, there is that.
We want it to be cold as it can get.
There is a tradition that the defensive guys never wear sleeves in the cold weather.
I'm gonna have on sleeves.
I mean, have you guys talked about it this week? They come up to you, they say, Chykie, you gotta go sleeveless.
They said that last year for the New England game. I had on sleeves, I couldn't do it. It was too cold for me.
Did they rag on you a little bit because of it? Did you have to put up with some ribbing that week?
I mean, some people was calling me weak, but hey, I'm warm though, I feel good.
Right. Who's laughing when you're freezing on the sideline?
Exactly.
Dennis, playing in the cold. You have a great. You're from Southern California. You don't even 40 degrees was freezing to you. I mean, what's your thought process on playing in sub-20 temperatures on Saturday?
When you have to catch the football, you want it to be a little bit warmer than 20 degrees because that ball gets kind of hard. But we played in cold games. I played in Utah, for college.
Probably pretty cold there.
We had plenty of cold games there, so it's nothing that's going to be new. You just got to kind of battle through it.
Are you going to try to do the sleeveless thing too, or are you going to leave that for the defensive guys?
Yeah, no, I don't have an issue with wearing the sleeves. I'll probably be wearing them.
Not worried about what anybody says.
To stay warm.
I mean, how do you approach it when somebody tries to rag on you in the locker room? I feel like knowing your personality, like you don't even really play along with it. There's not even really like a good-natured back and forth. You're just sort of like, yeah, that's about enough of that.
No, I mean, nobody really rags on me.
Oh, of course not, because you're so great.
I can't really think of anything that...
Yeah, what would they do? Right, absolutely. Yeah. You're so perfect in every way.
That's what I was thinking.
The altitude thing, do we make too much of a big deal out of that? I mean, this is probably something that being in Utah, being in that area, you would understand. I'm assuming played at Air Force, Colorado State, places like that.
Yeah.
Do we make too much out of the altitude thing?
I mean, I'm not sure because, we were always at a high altitude in Utah, and so, going to Colorado, places like that, it was really about the same elevation for us.
Sure.
So wasn't much of a difference, but, I think a lot's made of it. I think it's a little bit overblown and overhyped at times. You get out there and your first couple of plays, you're probably going to be a little bit winded, but you kind of get that second wind and you kind of get adjusted to it quickly, and then you don't notice it.
Chykie, you ever play in the altitude anywhere? Is this going to be new for you?
No, this is my second time. I played in college. I played in Wyoming. They got 7,000 altitude. And then I played in Boulder, Colorado.
Oh, right, sure, Colorado, yeah, absolutely. And anything that you noticed that was weird about it, or?
It's not gonna be hard to get used to it. All you gotta do is get a few plays out there. You're gonna be windy your first time running around. You're gonna have a dry mouth, so you just gotta get used to it.
My guess is that you're worried way more about Peyton Manning in this game than you are the altitude.
Don't worry about winning.
That's well said, by the way. We could probably make some noise for that. I thought Carroll County had rowdies. And tell me about, though, we hear this from a lot of guys, the opportunity to go against some of the greats. And you guys got this chance a couple weeks ago. Obviously, it didn't go the way that you wanted to. But what does it mean to you have an opportunity like this to face a Peyton Manning in the postseason, Chykie?
I mean, it's great for any person, any player that want to be great. You got to be great. The only way you can be great against going against the greatest, going against the best. So that quarterback, in that offense, he made the offense good. So, I mean, if we can get big plays against him, we're gonna go down as one of the great defense, to ever play him. So, I mean, you always want to have a great person, a great player out there, to compete against. That's when the real players come out.
Dennis, after the game on Sunday, Anquan Bolden was at the podium, and a columnist from Denver said, what do you think about going to face the Broncos next week? And he said, that's who we wanted to play. And was talking about the frustration of losing a couple of weeks ago. I know that no matter who it was, you guys would be amped up to play in the postseason and win a game, but is there something to be said for the revenge factor, to get a second chance to sort of prove that what happened that day doesn't define who you are?
Yeah, absolutely. They definitely got the best of us the first time we saw them, and there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I mean, we just got flat out whipped, and so you know, I think we kind of did want this game to happen. We did want to face these guys again, and you know, now we get to go into their place, and you know, we're healthy finally. I think that was, you know, a big difference in that first game. We were really banged up, especially defensively, and then we had a lot of mistakes and, you know, some uncharacteristic things that really held us back in that game. But I mean, we have to give them credit at the same time. They're a good football team,
right?
And they've won a lot of games for good reasons, and so we've got our work cut out for us. It'll be a challenge, but you know, I think we're excited because, you know, just hearing what everybody has to say about this game, nobody's really giving
you're talking about it. Are people talking about this game?
Yeah,
I haven't noticed any of that.
It is crazy that, you know, how much, you know, I think they're discrediting,
right? They don't think
our ability to go out and, you know, at least compete. And so it's a good position for us to be in, to be honest, because, you know, we can go out and play relax. All the pressure is on them. And you know, we can play our best game.
Chykie, did you notice any like bulletin board material this week? Have you guys been talking about what people are saying about you?
I mean, that's some guys play at their best when everybody's against you. You know, I mean, I love being on.
You like having a chip on the shoulder, right?
I love that. You know, I love when nobody pay attention to us. You know, everybody, all the cameras and Peyton Manning's face. You know, on their team. On the last game. I mean, it's a whole different team going into Colorado than it was when they played out here.
Sure.
So we gonna, man, you know, this Baltimore Ravens playoff. It's the playoff Baltimore Ravens. So we gonna show them what it is.
Does anybody in Carroll County think the Ravens have a chance to win on Saturday? All right, so it's a little bit more than we knew they were before, I guess.
Finally, everybody's waking up.
Yeah, right. Otherwise, in the media, there's none. Right. There's none, and then there's this. Hey, give it up again for Dennis Pitta and Chykie Brown, ladies and gentlemen. Chykie, one of the things that Dennis does every week is he does our commercial reads, and he always likes to challenge his guests. He likes to say, I'm going to be better than you with this. He's a very, I've noticed how competitive Dennis is. Have you noticed that around the building, that Dennis is sort of a naturally competitive person?
Yeah, he is.
Right, he thinks he's better at just about everything than everyone else.
Almost.
So,
I don't make that known, Rob.
Okay. So Dennis, I'm going to let you lay the foundation, and then we'll see if Shakie's willing to take up the challenge.
Which one would you like?
We'll go to your, we'll go to one that you struggled with. Let's go to one that you struggled with. You struggled.
I don't feel like I struggled with any of them.
Actually, you've actually done a really good job with lately. The one you struggled, ABC Rental. In fact,
now that one,
it's tough, right?
That one is tough.
It's tough. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to give you ABC Rental, and then we're going to give Chykie Fremont. Because Fremont's the one that's always your bread and butter.
Well, yeah, for me, though.
Right, that's your bread and butter. So I'm going to give you, it's like a golf competition. You got a handicap. You know what I mean? You're the old pro,
right.
So you got to do the tough one, and then we give Chykie the easy. And we let him swing for the ladies' teams. Well, all right. Well, no, it'll be fine. You'll be all right. You got ABC.
Okay. I got it. ABC Rental. We rent tents, chairs, tables, moon bounces, games like Velcro golf and cornhole for your next party. Stump grinders, tillers, and aerators for landscaping, as well as mini excavators, which lifts up to 60 feet. Breakers and everything in between for contractors. We're located right off the 695 exit 35A. Visit us at abcrentalstore.com. We deliver. Call 410-780-0900 and mention WNST and get a 10% discount. If you need it, we rent it at ABC Rental.
Oh my gosh. I mean, that's
much improved from the first time.
That's really strong.
Yeah.
All right, so what we'll do in the second segment is if he's up for the challenge, we'll give Chykie a commercial read.
Absolutely.
And we'll see how he handles it. All right? And if he's, Chykie, you competitive like Dennis is?
It depends on what it is.
All right. We'll see where we get there. We'll take a quick break. We'll come right back. More with Dennis Pitta and Chykie Brown. This is Thursday Night Live, presented by Fremont Mortgage. Live from Greenmount Station on WNST.
If you love Baltimore sports, you'll love WNST.net.